What's up guys, MrBayeasy here, and today we're going to be playing some more Adventure Capitalist, today sitting at 30 Duo Quinquagintillion, obviously the most we've ever had, but as you guys remember from last time, we actually didn't reset, so today is going to be a lot of work that we're going to have to do, and our investors should be fairly higher. I'm not expecting a big change, but I feel like they're going to be decently higher, and we definitely made out there, so let's check it out. That's a lot. That's definitely good. That's more than what we had before by a large margin. So we're going to be resetting here today without a doubt. I'm pretty sure there's no reason to actually stick around. But we're going to check the moon first, then go to Mars. We'll, you know, backpedal from there. Alright, so on the moon today, sitting at 318 unvigintillion, and I'm really happy we've actually gotten this far, because before we were really struggling. Before we check our investors, let's just go ahead and see the max section. We can actually get a little further here, but that's not really going to help us too much, considering the next big upgrade for that is going to be 2880, and that's obviously a fair margin away there. So we're going to be resetting here as well. Look at our investors, 93 octillion. This is going to be a great day for a reset. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. But before we do this, we're going to be heading on over to Mars. So today we're sitting at 481 quintillion, obviously, and unfortunately, not enough to do currency exchange just yet on the Mars. But hopefully soon, this is going to become quite a little megabuck generator for our other planets. But either way, let's check our investors. Wow, that is a great. Oh, that's awesome. Honestly, I think this may be. Because we have all of our knowledge from the previous planets and everything we've ever done so far, this may be actually the best margin reset that we've done from the beginning of the game, from the beginning of a planet. So this is looking really awesome. I can't wait to reset here today. More than likely we're going to be, that's going to be, yeah. Even though we have this much to do on the Mars dust, having that much of an increase is too much to pass up. So we're going to be resetting today. Might as well jump right into it. But let's just look at our upgrades where we wouldn't have even gotten past ambassadors. Wow. Let's go ahead and top these off a little bit here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to apply our baby tactics that we've been doing for so long on the moon. But that's okay. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and make sure we got some people running these for us. Because when you have so much money, why do it yourself, right? That's just, I feel like that's the attitude of the of big business. And multiply the profits, and so that they're running. Oh, we can buy 100 bungalows right off the bat. Yo, we're fancy, man. We are literally fancy. Here we go, and go ahead and start that. 606 trillion, that's a nice little bump after a minute. I'm feeling that one, guys. Let's go ahead and buy the boost here. It's not gonna go too far, but it's gonna help us out quite a bit. There it is. Nice, 2.8 quadrillion already there. Oh, guys, this is gonna be unbelievable. It's literally gonna be unbelievable. Wait, can we buy? We can. Hold on. What am I doing? Let's go ahead and buy that. Buy a little bit there. We can get. Oh, just a little bit away. Just a tad. We're going to have it soon, though. It's okay. We can actually buy 10 of these ambassadors, which is pretty crazy. But let's bump this even more because these obviously got a nice little boost. The heck portals. Nice. That was a good upgrade. I noticed I got that right as it was about to reset. So I did, in fact, get the 20 quadrillion. And now I'm going to be able to buy that last little bit for the buggles there, sending that into the 17 quadrillion margin. So we're looking awesome. But let's go ahead and buy into these again. There we go. Nice little boost. Love how I got that right at the last second. Now, that's actually making the most for us right now. Currently at my level, the ambassadors are doing really well. Not to mention, guys, not only are they making the most, they're making the most the quickest, which is ridiculous. 200. So there's not really a point to buy into that just yet. Let me just buy into 10, see how much it raises it. Actually, that might help. Yeah, this is going to help. Let me boost it as far as it'll go. That's a nice little boost. Even though I didn't get to the 200 one to get the multiplication, it's still, you know, adding quadrillions, and that's definitely going to help us. That's what I'm really waiting for. I want this one to get to 200, but in the oh, actually, you know, I'm just going to wait around for this one. Hopefully it doesn't end up being a lot because we won't end up getting it. Oh, we just got it. Let's go, guys. Why did we get it? Because, yeah, the heck portal's nice. I want to get this one to, come on, get even so I can do this. Come on. Boom. All right. A little bit of a bump. It wasn't that big, but it's going to help a little bit. Runs life pods. We don't have the life pods, so that's not really that great of a bump. However, this is. Let's go. 17 quintillion now. Absolutely decimating the heck portals. And they're moving quick, guys. Remember, the heck portals were good because they were making 3.9 quintillion, but they were a little bit slow. But they were still making that much. These are making 17 quintillion every 3 seconds. We are now above where we were when we started, and looks like we're going to have enough in a little bit to actually bump this as well, which, of course, again, it's still going to be moving pretty slow, but it's still a lot. It's still a lot. You know, we're going to get, what is this, times 7. That's pretty good, man. It's going to bring it right around here somewhere. So I'm definitely not complaining. We actually, if we play our cards right, we could actually get this to 400 and get a times 6 on top of that times 33, which would be absolutely ridiculous. Actually, while we're doing this, would it be beneficial to buy into? Let's buy 10 and see how much it bumps it. You know, I'm going to risk it a little bit. I could buy some other things, but we're going to go ahead and really dump it into there, buy the hundreds, because look at that. That's a pretty decent upgrade from what we had before. It's not like a whole lot, but that's going to add up over the course of time as we you know, keep lapping these businesses. All right, we're just about to get this one, so I think we might as well bump that a little bit here. It's going to wipe out most of our money, but we're going to make it back pretty quickly. 34 quintillion now. Profit of them is now doubled. Of course, the time is still struggling a little bit, but hey, that's still 34 quintillion we're going to get every minute or so that we didn't have before. So I'll definitely take that for sure. When we get on next time, we should have, I mean, look at that. We were at, was it 230 something thousand before? We're already at 265,000 within the few seconds that I've been talking. So pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and head on over to the moon and see what we got going on there. All right, so chilling like a villain on the moon today with a nice little boost that we're going to be getting. And I'm pretty excited about this. Only 8% is still good, but compared to Earth is where I'm kind of comparing everything. 8% is really not that great, but I'd rather have it than not have it. Let's just say that. Let me not jinx myself, shall we? Well, we don't have any money, so let's go ahead and buy this $5 octillion boot. And with that, we're going to purchase some of these managers and make things a bit cheaper on the moon today. And we'll buy these by 100, but not before. I keep skipping it. There we go. Not before we go ahead and purchase into this and get this thing moving. And now once that's good, we're going to go ahead and get everything else, and naturally, make sure we start all of it. Getting to 1,000 today, which is pretty awesome. We can buy yet another 100 oil rigs. It's going to double our speed. Let's go ahead and just get all this we can. I always feel like I'm playing whack-a-mole as the little orange bars come up, because they come up so quick sometimes, and it's really fun to try to hit them as quickly as possible. But we can jump into our upgrades, which seems like a pretty good idea at this point in time, considering everything is grayed out. We can't do anything. So instead of sitting here, guys, go ahead and purchase into the upgrades. And I think we have enough upgrades to actually apply super fat mode to the moon once, you know, for once. So here we go. And I just can't wait to see all these things start lighting up. That's probably one of my favorite parts about it, aside from the money. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, yeah, man. It's like a city is turning on or something. That's pretty cool. Pretty far off, but, ooh, look at how... Yes. I said that really weird. But anyway, nice. 12 vigintillion. We were able to get to that pretty much instantaneously, which is, I think, is pretty darn cool. Giant laser profits times 3. That's going to help a bunch. Times 9 for everything. That's going to help a lot. That's a great little upgrade there. Times 3 would be nice, even though we don't really need it right now. 3 duo vigintillion actually could be possible based on how fast this is going up. Probably not till the end of the episode, but it'll definitely be possible. Angel upgrades. Haven't done any of those yet, which is going to be a pretty exciting time. Pretty exciting thing to do, considering we now have 93 octillion angels. And we've come a long way from only having, like, what, a million? Remember how we were stuck for so long in baby angel mode or something? Man, those were troubling times, man. Troubling times in a venture capitalist. These are so, like, small amounts that I just feel like I'd rather keep my angels unless they're going to bump me to a mile marker that is significant. Like, maybe I'm 10 away from something, and then I'm going to get a multiplication. This would be a great little tool to use, but otherwise, why waste the angels? Why waste the percentages? I don't really see the point. We're just going to buy all of these here, because... Again, sextillion is really nothing. We can buy that times 3 that we couldn't buy before. How far can we actually go, though? Please tell me we can get this. Oh, you're fantastic. And the cool thing about this, guys, is we actually have the ability to double up on these plus 10s. And I'm sure it's going to get better as time goes on. But for now... Actually, we cannot. Those are octillions. There's no way I'm going to even do that. So we kind of are stuck in the range of the 50 quintillion angel plus 10s. And let's just see if anything actually needs that. Is anything that close that it will really benefit from it? I mean, let's see, the payday clones, 2160, not really. And we already actually topped our investors, which is pretty impressive. And with that, I think we're actually done with the moon already, which is kind of crazy. We're not doing terrible. We did top our investors, so let's check that. 2.3 million, so we're doing very well for ourselves, moving extremely quick away from how many angels we have now, which is going to look great next time. Next time, we should have a very considerably high amount of angels, which is going to be nice. But today, actually, we sped through the moon pretty quick because there really wasn't much to do other than just really top everything off, unfortunately. But I'm just going to dump what I think I should do here, and then we're just going to move on to the Earth. All right, so just like before, guys, we have a little bit less. I'm pretty sure that's because I bought the mega ticket, or the mega buck, rather, sorry. But still in the duo quinquagintillion, so that's looking pretty good. Again, no reason to really linger around here. Let's just jump right into the reset after we check how far we would have gotten. And look at that, only 4 upgrades. Man, this would have been a really short Earth session for sure. I also think it's really cool that we're already at quattro vigintillion with just 100 lemonade stands. This lemonade stand must be, like, ridiculous. Like, if a lemonade stand made this much in real life, there'd be no point for anything else. Like, everybody would just be drinking lemonade. Even if they didn't like it, they'd be drinking it. I think they'd have total world domination with this much freaking money with 100 lemonade stands. Just stands. Like little kiddie stands. And they're making that much money. That would be ridiculous. It's a troubling thought. Definitely. It's definitely a troubling thought. As I think about it, I'm getting kind of scared. But anyway, let's go ahead and purchase as many here as we can. No point not to. Hopefully getting past 3,000. Come on. You've been at 3,000 for a long time. Let's go ahead and purchase these two. We have to start them. Pfft, gotta start them first. And I do realize that I only have one thing gilded on the Earth, and I realize that, you know, the whole purpose is to kind of get everything gilded eventually. You know, that's kind of like what you want to do. But I have a feeling, based on what you guys said and just based on how I feel about the moon, that the moon is obviously, as it's going to be this, you know, it's the second progression of planets, it's harder, you know what I mean? It was harder from the beginning, and I think it's going to get hard once again. So having more guilds there first is probably beneficial, and then we'll move on to here as needed. But here's one of my favorite parts. Again, haven't shown this in a couple episodes, but let's see how far we get today. Come on. Ooh, 1,900. Nice. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and purchase all of these, and we'll jump right into our upgrades once we're done topping everything off. Ew. Off. Alright, so now it's time for our upgrades, and Super Fat Mode definitely applies here more than it does on the Moon or Mars. It's definitely a useful little tool to have. Of course, I could just use the quick buy, but where's the fun in that, man? Let's just tap our freaking mouse and stop talking. Here we go. Come on. Oh! And you know, this one is actually, it goes on for so long that my hand actually starts cramping, because, I mean, this is, you don't even see how fast, oh, my wrist. You don't have to see how fast I'm tapping this mouse. It's unbelievable. But anyway, oh god, it's like you're drained of energy after you do a super fat mode. But either way, it sounded kind of dirty. But either way, let's go ahead and see how far we can get today. Of course, it's got the Martian. Ooh, I didn't start the Martian thing. I'll have to go back and do that. But you know, it's got some new things, slight new things. But at the same time, the real excitement for me is like figuring out the planet and really, you know, planning my investments. That's what I like about it. It is kind of a cookie cutter of all the other planets other than the Martian thing, but other than that, it's still nice to have a fresh new planet, because I'm not going to reset. I'm not going to do some of you tell me to do a hard reset. Guys, I'm not even like really far into the game. Some of you guys are like way far into the game, and that would make sense at your point, but my point in the game, it's like quitting halfway. I don't want to do that. But anyway, we have a few more upgrades to do. We actually haven't done any of our angel upgrades, which I completely forgot about. We're doing so freaking well for ourselves that I 100% forgot about the angels. We can even buy more of these by a significant margin. Guys, check this out. Okay, look, ready for this, guys? There's a little profit investment boost for the speed double. Or, yeah, profit of all investments is now doubled. Now this is going to get tripled, okay, times 3. And now I bet you anything we got another one coming up right around the corner. Oh, 2 point. Okay, so at this moment in time, guys, I know we had duo quinquagintillion. I'm pretty sure we didn't have too many of it. We had like 29, if I'm not mistaken. We can buy yet another. Holy camole, 71 quinquagintillion. But the thing that I want to point out here, guys, is that we weren't able to buy this yet. We are now able to buy this. Wait, were we? Yo, we were towards the end, but we weren't able to buy it our last session. So while we were doing this, now we can. We have shrimp boat for duo quagintillion as well. Maybe that's, why not? That's gonna help us. Definitely gonna help us. It brought us into the unquinquagintillions. There's a nice little boost too. That's in the unquinquagintillions as well. Nice. So is this. There. So is that. Nice. We're looking good. Can you get there too, my friend? Oh, unfortunately not. You're struggling. Maybe this one? Nope. Unfortunately not. How about you, Mr. Bank? Nope. You either. Well, you guys on the right suck. You used to be good. Let's like discriminate on them. All right, so looks like the newspaper is actually beating the shrimp boat, and it does have a ×3 multiplier as well. There's, I'm not necessarily sure how much will it take to get 100 of these. 306 duo, ooh, that's going to be a lot, man. I don't think we're going to be able to make newspapers to 3,200, but we can buy this one and make a little bit more. It's definitely going to help us out. However, that's kind of a stretch. I mean, we can if we come back later on. I think that'll be pretty reasonable. All right, guys, well, that is going to do it for us today. We actually did top our angels within a few minutes of me talking beforehand, and we're now at 1.2 Quattro Vigintillion, which is absolutely fantastic. Our next reset's going to be crazy because of how fast it's going up, but we're going to have quite a bit of angels, and I'm pretty excited for that. Probably in the hundreds of Quattro Vigintillions or something along the lines of that. But either way, we kind of blew through all these planets. I mean, you know, I think the reason was we didn't do a reset last time, and we had so much to do that it was like, you know, we kind of blew through it. It was really fun. But I honestly kind of liked not resetting for once, trying to milk it out. It just kind of felt like I was strategizing a bit more than I normally do. Of course, you guys got an episode pretty quickly, more quicker than you would have. That's definitely for sure. And we did see a pretty good little boost from doing that. It probably wasn't as good as it would have been if I just reset, but it was still fun to do nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was a really fast-paced and fun episode. I really enjoyed it. And the last thing I want to say is, even though Mars is awesome, you know, I love Mars, and matter of fact, I enjoy spending my time there the most because it's, you know, I have to really think about what I'm doing and plan my investments, and that's really what I like about these things. So, you know, as long as they keep coming out with planets, I can definitely see myself having fun. But the next planet that comes out, I'd like to see it be less of a cookie cutter of the other ones, and I know that's kind of hard to do with a game like this without really ruining what it's about. But really, if you think about it, the only thing that Mars has different is the Martian thing, and I don't even use that because I can't, because it messes with your hard drive. So, you know, what ideas would you guys have for a new planet with some innovative ideas, something new, and not necessarily just like each planet with like one different thing? Let me know. I'd be pretty interested to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved, and if you did enjoy, consider sharing the video as well. If you want to become a Sage in training, make sure you subscribe today, and as always, this has been MrBayeasy, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video.